Hi, I'm from outer space. I've got crystals in my blood and a magnet on my face. Hello, everyone. I have too much fun here. Hello! Welcome to my Stone Man channel, my Florida Stone Man channel, without an official introduction yet. I'm gonna have an official introduction coming up soon, besides me singing at the start of every video. I sing before the videos as well, but today we're gonna have a fun video topic, and I hope that surprised you, because I have a video topic that's gonna surprise you as well for all the small business owners or people wanting to start small businesses. I'm not one of those entrepreneur. Okay, what? Apparently I forgot how to say the word. Entrepreneur, there we go. However you want to say it. I hear so many people say it different ways and just different pronunciations, but that's besides the point. Today I'm going to be talking to you about crystals for entrepreneurs. And if I say the word funny, just discard that. I'm thinking 5 words ahead before I say anything, but when it comes to crystals for entrepreneurs, I'm just going to say entrepreneur. Why? I didn't think I'd struggle with this word. What? I don't know. Maybe it's the magnet on my face that did that. It's a super magnet, which I'll talk about that in the future. Super magnets can open gifts as well, but in a very specific way if you do it in a very specific method, because that is a yin-yang meridian as well. I'll teach about that in the future. But what's the best crystal for small business owners? And this is going to be a very direct video, and I'm going to teach you one crystal that's the best crystal for small business owners in the entire world. And potentially, if that one doesn't do it for you, I'm going to teach you every crystal that's literally screaming out to you. Because if you're a small business owner, the best crystal in the entire world is pyrite. I'll just grab another random piece of pyrite, because I just had a piece of pyrite next to me that probably fell on the floor when I was doing stuff. But this is pyrite. And people are like, oh, it's pyrite. I'm going to teach you how to use it. Because most of you don't know how to use the crystal for your small business. You use pyrite in a very specific way, and I'm going to teach you how. It is actually a variation of ways that you can use pyrite. And to businesses that are very, very good to me, because I go in the same businesses over and over and over again, I will give them a piece of pyrite and be like, okay, put this in your register. And that's actually one of the best ways you can ever, like, for a business that has a register, and the register is the main way of income. Take the pyrite, put it inside the register, put a piece of selenite next to the register, and you're going to notice it gets very interesting. But be careful what you ask for, because you're going to get busy. You're going to get busy, like extra busy, and you'll be like, how do I keep these... how do I keep these customers away? It is crazy how this just went from how do I keep customers away? Well, at this point, this is what pyrite does. It's like, how do I keep these customers away? There's so many customers at once. Well, this is exactly what pyrite does, especially if you're a good business. This is more so the case. There's 2 strategies and routes for this. So basically, let's just say you're a new business owner and you just started up. Put the pyrite. You could just like start grading it in your register. Just put pyrite, selenite. So that thing's always getting cleansed and charged. The biggest mistake I see people use is people will use pyrite but not cleanse and charge it. So the thing is exhausted and it's trying to do the most it can do, but it's just out of energy because there's so much going on. It's trying to help you so much. It's like okay, pyrite needs to sleep now. Well, the thing with pyrite, it's a wonderful crystal, and how else can it help small businesses? Like I said, this crystal does not work the way people think it does, and you use it in several different ways. Like, this is a multi-facet crystal. Just like you see all these little facets in this crystal, it's a multi-facet crystal, and this crystal is always the most beautiful crystal to me. One of the most beautiful crystals to me that doesn't have that much color in it. It's doing a whole bunch, and it's underestimated. Like, people are like, oh, pyrite, the stone's dirty. Well, it can be. When you mine it, it's very dirty. It's just making a mess all over the place. When you make pyrite into jewelry, it's super messy because it's a messy stone. Now, how do I use the pyrite? Well, let's just say your business has been around. You stick a piece of pyrite in the register, your business is going to be popping. Like, you're going to have a line going all the way outside. Now, and like I said, be careful what you ask for, because you might have to hire some extra people because this works miracles. If you're not seeing the results that you desire, put the pyrite next to selenite next to black tourmaline. Keeps all the bad customers away. People are like, oh, well, sometimes you have to lower your protections to get more people in there. Well, if the people are causing harm to your business and they're literally like if every McDonald's had black tourmaline and pyrite in it, there'd just be, they'd probably have, I've actually not been into a McDonald's, so let me not use this example. Let me just abandon this example because I don't go to McDonald's. I know some things about McDonald's that I don't want to say on here. But, I don't know what other example. I'm just going to use McDonald's. There are some interesting people that come into McDonald's. And because even in South Florida, I remember I went to pick up, I was getting a homeless person food, and I didn't think it would be that challenging at the McDonald's. And I went inside the McDonald's, and like, okay, we messed up your order. I'm like, okay, fine. And I have a lot of patience. About 30 minutes later, there's like a fake food inspector coming in. There's a woman with a drink, and she threw it at the person. And I'm like, is this a TV show? I don't know. Well, your small business is not McDonald's, so this does not apply to you. But let's just say you would like to take the chance in not having really bad customers come in. Put black tourmaline and pyrite together with selenite next to the doors or near the register, so no bad energy contaminates the money of the business. Because how many times did that happen? Oof. Oof. Especially with people who have business partners. Oof. One thing you can do as well is wear the pyrite. Ooh, wearing the pyrite's awesome. You know why? It's because it does so many different things on so many different chakras. Pyrite's, it's almost a completely different stone on every single chakra. If you deal with a heavy volume of people at once, and they're going to overwhelm you. They're going to overwhelm you. Remember when my TikTok live was at like 500 people in one live, and I'm talking to all these people at once, and I would take this choker off and put on my pyrite choker, and people are like, why are you doing that? I'm like, so I can deal with you guys. So I can deal with 500 of you guys, because 500 people commenting a bunch of crazy stuff can overwhelm anyone, especially if you're doing it on your own. I have had multiple moderators, but I have one good moderator, which is cool. And, which I don't really do TikTok lives that much anymore. I'm really into my studies and really into helping people and finding new knowledge with crystals, which you'd be surprised, because most people just skim? Most people skim, okay, it's skim. Most people skim the surface of crystals and be like, oh, amethyst for the crown, that's it. I've been studying some stuff with amethyst. I'm studying how it can activate on the root chakra and open up dormant gifts from past lives. So it's just, and if you do it incorrectly, if you put a crown chakra crystal on the root chakra and it's not supposed to be there, then it can actually really aggravate things and unground you. But in the right cases with certain kind of shades of amethyst, and I'm still testing it because it could be just something that doesn't work and it's not going to help people. It'll cause more ungrounding than it will help people open their gifts. But if it's done right, then, and if it's put at the right location of the spiritual body, then certain gifts from very, very far ago, like a long time ago, past lives will open. But back to pyrite. This is wonderful for your business. I'll teach that in the future. I'm telling you guys why I haven't really been on live and why I haven't really been just doing TikTok lives like that. I've been uncovering so much knowledge, especially with crystals like pyrite. You put pyrite on the throat, any psychic attack sent to you from a customer or anyone you're dealing with, you're going to be in a place of peace to deal with it, especially when it has tigerite and black tourmaline with it. Why is it different when it's on the throat? What's the difference between a choker, like a really tight choker around, like compressing against the neck, versus a longer necklace? The longer necklaces will cover the other chakras, but the throat chakra is extremely sensitive. So when you have a crystal choker on top of the throat chakra, which in the future I'll release choker series on my website floridastoneman.com, although I have come across people with very various neck sizes, which I realize, okay, I guess I'll have to size the chokers versus just doing it choker A, choker B, choker C. I'll actually have to do a whole sizing graph, because some people have necks that, let's just say some people have genetically different necks. That's different, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. Now, when it comes to just pyrite in general, you wear it on your left side, yeah, you're receiving the energies of abundance. You wear it on the right side, you're putting off more of a yang energy, and it's releasing blockages of abundance, and it's also projecting abundance. It's projecting abundance into your environment. And I'm thinking about how I'm going to explain this to people in ways that they can understand it, because people are like, I thought when you put it on your right, and I'm just quoting some comments, I thought when I put it on your right that it releases the money. And when you put the crystal on the right, it releases the money into the environment. You're losing money because you put the pyrite on your. Why are you telling us to put the pyrite on the right, Stone Man? No, that's not how it works. You think God made a crystal for us to just put a crystal such as citrine or pyrite on the right, and then what happens when people wear citrine and pyrite on the right? And I'm going to talk about why citrine is not a major suggestion for this very soon, because pyrite is more of the energies of the mind. It's the energies of faking it till you make it. And people are like, what do you mean? It basically means that it helps you in the law of attraction. So you are in a current state of being in mind and being in reality, and it puts off mirror images. So it puts off the mirror images that you have, which you already desire. So literally wrap an affirmation around your pyrite and put it in the register when you wear it, because it's always more effective when you're wearing it. I mean, you wear it first, then you put it around your environment. I kind of just assume people wear pyrite after watching this video already, such as a choker, or even a longer necklace of pyrite is really good too, because it reaches the actual chakra it belongs to. But pyrite does something different on every chakra, which is really cool. Pyrite is so cool that, like I said, it puts like a motorcycle helmet around your head. When people are yelling and screaming at you or being crazy, you're just like, okay, all right, okay, well, this is how we get this done, and this is how we operate. Versus, I don't know what to do, because when people's psychic attack energies get to your mind, you're like, and once the head goes, everything goes. What happens when someone starts losing their memory? They're done. Like, they're just like, what was I doing again? The mind's everything. Without the mind, you are lost. Now, when it comes to pyrite, you wear it around the ankle. It's more for grounding energies, and it's pulling more energies of abundance from the energy of the earth. So that's a different kind of abundance. The root chakra, the brown side of the root chakra, is really cool because it attracts abundance to you through connections. So when you wear the pyrite as anklets, you're more branching out with the energies of the earth, and you'll find that you'll have more connections when it comes to your small business. So you'll see more people helping you. It's just different. Pyrite as a belt, it works for manifestation. It works because it's closer to the sacral and solar plexus chakras. So if you're manifesting that your business is doing well regardless, versus even if you're not doing any active manifestations, it doesn't matter because the pyrite's in autopilot. You should put your intentions in the pyrite regardless, and let's just say you're wearing pyrite around, and I suggest you wear it as a necklace. Or if you're not able to do that, just put 2 bracelets on. So you're receiving the energies of abundance on your left side, your right side, and any blockages of abundance you're putting off into your environment and you're releasing. But what you're putting off into your environment are the energies of wealth and basically faking it till you make it, which in the law of attraction states that you attract what you currently are. Pyrite will put off that you are whatever affirmations you put into it. So you can actually program different parts of your necklace. You can program the whole necklace. You can program the yin, the yang part, the yin part, etc. There's a lot of possibilities you can do with pyrite. Pyrite on the head or near the head, like I said, is a shield, and it actually helps you have a money mindset as well. So, let's just say you make horrible businesses when it comes to your small business that are just blocking your business. Maybe you don't have the motivation. That's one thing pyrite does as well. Pyrite's good for motivation for your small business as well. Most of you haven't ever started your small business because you've talked about it for about 10 years, and you're like, well, maybe in 11/11/2023 I'm gonna start my business. And then you get to 11/11. Well, I feel like the Lord has a plan for me to start it in the first of July of next year, because I saw the sign. No, you start the business now, and you don't make excuses. And people will add God to their excuses all the time. Well, I won't start any project that I want to work out for me because maybe God has better plans. That's the same thing as saying, I'm not going to get out of bed today because maybe God has better. You take your action. God give us the gift of life so that we may take action. And with the action, we ask him for help. Everything, we put God first. And if you don't know already, you should move very close to God before you work with crystals, because he'll help you activate the crystals as well. The people who use crystals and don't have connections to God will be kind of lost and not really know what to do. The crystals come from God, if you can't tell. And if you're new to my channel, I work heavily with angels. Angels are only going to help you when you move yourself actually closer to God, then ask for their help, then they help you cleanse. I mean, they can help you cleanse environments, such as like with black tourmaline. But when it comes to, and if my voice is like this, it's because I was singing before the video and I was burning incense. I said I would stop burning incense, but I have so many cool incense batches coming out. Maybe I should open a window when I burn the incense. I'm like, yeah, I can sing and burn incense and not lose my voice. Yay! No. Oh, you should see me in traffic singing. I'm like, yeah! Like, I'm a happy person, but pyrite will help with the emotions as well. I would normally suggest citrine, but if you're a small business owner, pyrite's the cheat code. What if pyrite doesn't work for you? It's probably, you might have another blocked chakra. But even then, pyrite is good for the root as well. It's good for the solar plexus. It's good for the sacral. It's good for the heart chakra, just on a different level. It's good for the throat. It's good for all chakras. That's the thing about pyrite. It does something different on every chakra. If nothing's working for you, I suggest you do shadow work with a crystal such as obsidian as to why your business is not really, you didn't start your business yet. Or maybe, and sometimes some things are just planetary related, so just keep it putting in your action. The thing with small businesses is, number one, I wouldn't call your business a small business. I believe heavily that you take away credit from your business when you're like, my business is small. Look at my business. No, you have a business. I wouldn't call it a small business at all. You put a reptile in a small tank, that reptile is going to grow to the tank, to the size of the tank. You put it in a big tank, I have a big business. Start using affirmations that really support what you do. I don't really support, in my video topic, it's going to be titled Small Businesses. Call your business big. It doesn't matter if it's big or if it's not. It's big to you because that's what you're doing and it's your passion and it's what gives you life and joy. Don't call it small. Don't view it as a side hustle. You put it on the side and now it's a hustle. No. Enough of that. It's big. It's your passion. You go big, you go home. At the end of the day, your passion's all you have. You don't take any kind of monetary... You don't take wealth into the afterlife. You take spiritual wealth in the afterlife. You take mental wealth. You take a wealth of just knowing things. Your knowledge with your small business that crystals help unlock and unblock chakras to help you elevate actually comes with you into the next lives, which is pretty cool if you are allowed to reincarnate or come back. If you have any questions, ask them in the video ask them in the video comments. Ask about future topics relating to pyrite. I know this is a kind of a strange video. I'm going to start doing different videos to get you guys really thinking about crystals. I would like more people's mind to be racing about crystals and actually knowing what they really do, because in the upcoming months, I've gotten some really cool crystals coming out that I've been waiting a while to get. Wait till you see what's coming. I'm going to start teaching about some really common crystals and how there are some super secrets in the most simple of crystals. Some people just underplay them. Pyrite's one of them. Pyrite does something completely different on every chakra. You put it in different environments. Even if you're someone who cannot sleep because your business is keeping you up. Notice how I didn't say small business. If your business is keeping you up at night, put pyrite in your pillow. It'll help you make dream decisions in the dream realm, and it'll help you fall asleep. Oh, wonderful. How cool. If you guys have any questions, ask them in the comment section. Pyrite's a wonderful crystal. Don't sleep on pyrite, which basically means don't miss out on using pyrite. It's one of the most underestimated crystals. Where's your pyrite? I have pyrite as an anklet and as a belt. Show us your belt. Stand up. No, this is not one of those lives on TikTok where you send gifts to the AI person or whatever, saying stand up, and they're like, I am going to stand. Ooh, sunglasses. Candy bar. Ooh. Stand up. No. When it comes to pyrite, it does something different completely on every single chakra. It's a heavier stone, which is cool. Actually, I forgot that I had pyrite in my crown, so I can show you this. This is my pyrite right here. There's pyrite in my crown. What did I say pyrite does on the head? Test. Let's see if you guys can remember. It helps the brain. Any kind of psychic attack anyone sends you, especially because my YouTube comments are not too friendly, and I'll just go through the comments and I'll read them, and I'm like, sometimes I don't even read them, but I try to read. It's usually the YouTube Shorts comments. I don't know where those comments come from. It does help the feed. It does help my page grow. So if you're someone who loves my channel and you're like, I'm really sad that he's getting those mean comments. Well, most of the time I just kind of laugh at them or shrug them off, because you really can't insult anyone outside yourself. And I made videos about this. Mainly people insulting others are just insulting themselves and then trying to include someone else in their insult. Just think about that. Pyrite will help you feel that, not just know it. So you'll have a knowing and a feeling. It'll be an inner knowing. And I'll do my best in the videos in the future to not burn a ton of incense before coming on here, because it feels awesome. These incense that I'm making, which I would love to release on my website, floridastoneman.com, which I do have pyrite on the website, as a bracelet, as a necklace, and maybe soon as a belt as well. We'll see. I would like to release belts in the future as well, but start working with pyrite. It's it's a crystal that doesn't get used as much as it should. It's not the prettiest crystal when it's in its tumbled form, but it's viciously powerful against anything that you want to attract into your life. It breaks through barriers of stagnation. If you're not able to manifest it on your own, it helps you have the energy to do what you would like to do. It helps you sleep at night. It helps so many different things. If you have any questions, ask them in the comments section. Until then, I will see you guys next time. Ciao!